Well, if I don't know what global warming is, it's a greenhouse effect. And the greenhouse effect was discovered in 1824 by Joseph. Basically, greenhouses are carbon monoxide and methane, and that's from pollution from the earth. So when the sun beams down on Earth, 30% of the sun's rays is blocked from the outer atmosphere, and the rest of it comes down and hits the Earth. When it hits Earth, it needs to reflect back into the atmosphere. But then the gases is what holds the heat in the Earth, which therefore causes the Earth to warm, and you get global warming. Now y'all know what it is, for the most part. Not only does it make the Earth get warm, but it causes wildfire increases, spring arrives earlier, autumn later, coastlines erode, habitats change, lakes shrink, ice thins, sea levels rise, and droughts linger. But there are three signs of global warming that I'm going to discuss. These signs are geography signs, ecosystem effects, time signs. So I'm going to give you an example of an informative example from each category. The geo signs, which are like the physical signs on Earth, are the ice caps in the Arctic are melting. Basically, whatever global warming affects, it causes another effect from that situation. While in Arctic ice is melting, in Africa, lakes are shrinking from the drought. So physically, even a small change in global climate can have a large impact on those in Africa who use Lake Chad for fishing and cropland and irrigation. While in Asia, has the opposite effect. They're getting too much rain, which kills the crops and increases diseases over there. And over here in the United States, we're getting warmer temperatures in California. In Wisconsin, the winters are getting more milder. And actually in Wisconsin, this is one lake, and it's a 40 days fewer than the ice begins to melt, so people can't go ice fishing because it melts too fast. Then there are eco signs that have to do with animals and stuff. At some point in the future, temperatures will continue to rise, and the animals will have no place to go, so they're just going to die out if the temperature keeps on rising. Like frogs in South America, they will become extinct. Polar bears in Antarctica, they will become extinct too. Penguins as well. Then there are time signs. Alright, so some scientists theory that the global warming will lead to a modern or another ice age. If the fresher water melts and comes mixed with the salt water, they think that it's going to mess up the underwater currents and somehow cause a freeze. And scientists also say global warming could trigger a rearrangement of currents in the ocean, leading to abrupt climate changes. Like in the day after tomorrow, notice how everything started happening. Tornadoes, hurricanes, stuff like that. And then by 2050, heat waves could double the number of heat-related deaths. It's going to be 9 degrees hotter. It'll be 9 degrees hotter too. So before I leave, here are some facts. In Ethiopia, in 50 years, rainfall will decline by 10%. All I can say is we'll have a better idea of the actual changes in 30 years, but it's going to be a very different world in 30 years from now.